Alright. I am back. At the end of last session, I did some gathering of biomass. I also got this to-do list together to build a bunch of things that I had been putting off. Mostly equipment that I've unlocked at some point. So, why don't we go take a look at that real quick? So, let's see, I definitely want to get the gas mask. And that should give us, along with these gas filters, the ability to walk right through poison clouds without issue. At least so long as the filters hold out. Alright. So then, I want to get this rebar gun, finally. Unlocked this quite a while ago, and I should actually be carrying it around before I run into any especially stronger creatures. And then, as for the ammo, I am going to want to make a ton of iron rebar and a little bit of stun rebar. Alright, there we go. So first off, let's go ahead and equip this. Right. So yeah, R to reload, and I think you hold that down, yeah, to access ammo types. It's a little awkward on my controller setup. I might have to think about that. Yeah, the stun rebar that I just loaded in here is real great for stunning an enemy for a brief moment and letting you wail on them with the Xeno Basher. And then, rinse and repeat. Especially for some of the tougher enemies, I found that it's a good way to, get in some damage without getting absolutely destroyed. Alright, and we've got some biomass getting produced. I believe I just did a run out to each of the outposts and gave them a little additional biomass, so should be looking good there. So I think we're in a position where it is about time to start actually making our coal power plant, finally. Alright, so if I look back at my notes from forever ago, I think I wanted 16 coal generators, 4 per node that we have down there, and then 6 water extractors. So we're going to need a lot more than just that, but I think I might as well make sure we can at least build those components. Looking good. And we are going to build at least a couple of biomass burners down there, and I'll explain why once it's relevant. And besides that, honestly, I don't really know. I wonder if I could bring let's not fall off if avoidable. I wonder if I could bring a tractor just to help out with the inventory situation. Well, before we head out, I think there was some MAM research I wanted to unlock as well. Yes, for a new hand slot, since I've got steel automated, I can actually get that pretty easily.
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
I don't think that's true. Alright. Is there anything else I wanted to pick up real quick? I feel like there was... yes, I need silica for that, but I still don't have it. Another 6 inventory slots would be nice, but not quite there. Encased industrial beams. I'm gonna have to start making those before too long. Smokeless powder. Okay, well, not yet. So let me get... How many was it for a tractor? I think it was 5 modular frames. Yeah. Let's get those together real quick. Made 10. Why not? Alright. Oh, and I want to make sure I bring my novelisks and the detonator, because one of those nodes down there is blocked by a little porous rock. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good state. Let's go ahead and put down a little tractor. Do I have fuel? Not that I can see. Alright, let's get some fuel in here. Guess I've technically got a small amount of coal. Interesting. Maybe I'll burn that up, just to get it out of the way. And, oh, I'm forgetting about the miners. Production, I'm going to need 4 Mark 1 miners, which means I need more reinforced plates. And, yeah, that is a lot of reinforced iron plates that I'm going to need to build this thing. Portable miners. Let's see if I can make those while still keeping enough materials. Okay, 4 of those, yeah. Oh, not enough space in inventory. Cool. Well, I think what I'm gonna do in that case is start loading up the tractor. Oh, I've gotta access the workbench back here, and then I can store to it. I'm gonna load up the tractor with things that I want to bring along for building, but I don't think I need to have on my person. I don't know that I need any of these steel products, to be fair, but I don't exactly have room in my little personal inventory chest. Maybe I need to make a personal inventory container. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust that my checklist over there was once complete, you know? So any last minute things, I should probably grab some more concrete, because I'm certainly gonna need a lot of that. And we might as well bring, especially things that are needed for belts and conveyors and poles, and any more copper sheets that I can find. If anything, I suspect that I'm gonna run out of copper sheets. Okay, there's a little bit more waiting for me. That's good. So we'll see how that does. Now my goal is to be able to build a functional power plant down there without returning for more materials. We'll see how that goes. Is there anything else? Maybe a little bit more rotors. Never hurt anybody. Alright, let's get heading out. And I don't know exactly the route down to that little blue hole-like depression that I'm planning to build the power plant in. I'm hoping I can feel my way over there. Maybe I'll double check the map. Okay. So I'm very close to where I need to turn in. I should just go right over that slope there. Maybe even a little back there. I also feel like I'm getting some weird visual effects with the lighting here. I'm not sure if... Oh, hello. Excuse me. I wonder if there's some kind of, like, shadow setting that I could adjust for that, because that hasn't looked quite right for a bit. I don't know if that's going to help, but it's something I'll play with off and on. That effect isn't too bad, but I do notice it from time to time. Okay, I think this is the path down. Oh boy. It's not, Oh boy, I just ran out of fuel too. I was about to say, let's not drop the tractor off into the water if we can avoid it. Let's just get these guys out of here. Oh boy. Almost lost control there. So I think the first question is, where do we want to place the actual coal generators? It seems like this beach area would be ideal. I don't want to put them, like, on the water, though I certainly could, because I want to leave area open for water extractors. They just sit out there on the water, and though I won't need that many at the start, I want to make sure that I'm not blocking off the possibility of putting more in here at some point, if avoidable. This whole, like, sandbar area is interesting as well. I wonder if I could, like, basically put the coal generators up on stilts, like, partially across this beach area, partially over there. Up high enough so that they're above this. Guess let me just try putting down some foundations and see how I feel about it. I guess I'll start with a 4 meter aligned to the world grid just to feel a bit better about it. And then I'll zoop some 2 meters out. "16 coal generators is quite a lot." I want to say the width of my blueprint is 4 foundations? Is that how big the blueprint designer is? I can't remember. Let's nudge you so that you're as lined up as possible. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. Okay, nice. So I can fit 2 in that space. Maybe I should have made this blueprint denser. Tried to pack in those coal generators as tightly as possible. Because, yeah, the trade-off here is that I'm gonna be using a lot of space to get those down. 16 is a whole lot. So let's see, if it's 4 for 2, I'd need 8 on a side if I wanted to build them all on the same platform. So 8 on a side times 4. Is that like 32? 36? Oh, shoot. Game crashed on me. Okay, well, I am back. The game crashed out when I tried to open the search bar there. But luckily, I had an autosave that had triggered just real close, so no major issue. I think I was trying to figure out how many foundations long I needed to fit in as many power generators as I wanted. Good, yeah, no issue this time. Because it's 8 on the side, 4 per 32. Yeah, I think I said 36. Whoops. Let me make sure before I extend this platform anymore, though. Can I even build? Oh, no, okay. So I would want... Let's just put this here for a height reference.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and raise everything up. So there, and there, and one more. Yeah. Then 2 meters. There. Okay. And then let's delete all this previous platform building I did, and the water extractor for that matter. Something's doing a lot of yelling out there in the forest. Alright. Now, let's try to extend this. Go, zoop, out to about there. About there. Back. I figure I'll just kind of take this all the way up the beach, because I do need it to be fairly thick as well. Because each blueprint is a 4x4. So I'd want 4, and then... yeah, 8 should be sufficient. I think these should sort of nest together well. I wouldn't want to necessarily even have a gap, I don't think. Let me take out some of these trees. I might not need to remove much more, to be honest. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I can extend it a little bit more, no harm in that. Maybe it'll make it kind of blend into the beach area a little bit better anyway. Can I still get the tractor under here? I was thinking about it, and it might be nice to leave enough room for vehicles to comfortably, come in and out under here. Oh yeah, no issues. Cool. So let's see, that's 10 long. 20 long. Another dark under-platform area. That's fine, though. So what would it look like if I pushed this out to 30? Ooh, yeah, untenable. That's gonna go right into the rock face. Real bad. So I'm gonna have to do some sort of multi-tier thing to make this work out. Okay. Well, I'll have to think about that, but I might as well... Oh, I'm getting, spit at. I'm getting spit at. Oof. There we go. Alright. So I could do like another platform going in this way. So maybe if I put, 8. It's plenty wide, but maybe if I put 8 coal generators on this platform and then did another one that runs up between the coal nodes here, because I think they sort of border on each side. Yeah, some there, some there. So if I ran... yeah. I think I like the idea of that. I could definitely be building this, as I mentioned, in a much denser way. But I do like the idea of sort of forcing myself to change my designs up and, not just build it on one square platform. I think once I unlock a lot more pieces from the awesome shop, building is going to get a lot more dynamic. Okay, so that's 10 out. And to fit 8. Let's see, it would be 4 on each side, probably, if I can get a platform 8 wide. Hmm. Luckily, you don't seem to be clipping through anything I can't remove. Not yet. I could build it up slightly higher just to ensure that that's the case. But yeah, we'll see. There are some high hills over there. Let's just raise this up with some ramps a little bit before building out. I think it'll make it look a little more interesting as well. Hopefully. Alright, ramp 2 meter. Let's just zoop you along here. So let's see, that's 4. Then that's 4. So if I could get that full width there, maybe I want to move 1 this way and take off 1 on the other end, so that it's not poking out into this path later on. And I think we want this thing to be like 16 long. That is quite a ways. Let me take a look over here. Okay, I don't think I'm going to run over those full nodes. Oh. Got something mad at me. Yet again. Couple things. Oh, run into that one while I'm trying to deal with others, if possible. Ah, quite anyway. Nice. There we go. And let's get this other guy out of the way as well while I've got my basher out. Right. Okay, yeah, let's maybe pull this over by another as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build 2 off of there. So that, yeah, we're a little wider than what the blueprint strictly requires. So let's zoom out 10. Ooh. 10. And then 16 would be there. And I think that's going to be too low. It's going to block access on this path, at least to vehicles. Let me make sure that's not impinging on the coal nodes over here too bad. Where are those at? Oh, they're right off the end here. That's fine. And these are all normal, I think. Yeah. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to raise this even more still. To start thinking about how much ramp space I have and stuff like that, but this one only needs to be like 4 wide. Sorry, like 8 wide. And we have 10. So that should be plenty. Yeah, so let's see how much more we could get out of this. Just got to make myself a path up there. A temporary one. Okay, so what if we came back? Let's see, 10. Well, I might have to widen this, actually. let's just try to continue up off of these ramps we already made to maybe that kind of height. Let's go all the way over here and stretch out another line of foundations and see what that's looking like at the far end. I think that's much better. I don't know exactly how tall, like, all the land vehicles are, but when that takes us right to this coal node, but that's fine. It won't block the miner. I think no matter which way I would turn it. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay. I think I'm liking that. And then we can just have these coal nodes feed directly in off the end here. Then I'll figure out a route for those coal nodes. I think I'm liking that. So I believe the next step is to take out a bunch of foliage in this area. So, yeah, my inventory immediately filled. It's a good thing I brought a tractor, just as a little bit of extra inventory room. Alright, see how far that gets us. Now let's see, do I have all the resources for this? I do. So let's again make a little temporary ramp over here. Okay. And try to get these coal generators actually laid out. Well, we'll see what it looks like once the generators are in. I'm going to have to take down some stuff on the perimeter still. That's fine, though. Alright. So let's see, this platform is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's extra wide, but not extra long. We'll see how that works. Because I am going to have to put these right up to the edge. Gosh, nudging is so useful for this sort of thing. Just making sure that everything is perfectly aligned. And yeah, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but you press H and then use the arrow keys on your keyboard to nudge like that. And boy, it's useful for this sort of thing, because I want to make sure that these are aligning directly to foundations so that we don't have any weird overlap cases and misalignment with the top platform and stuff like that. Alright. Looking good. So let's switch to blueprint mode, eyedropper that, and then just control place off the ends of each of these. And this is why building with blueprints is so nice. Because you can just stamp it down like that, back to back to back. Beautiful. Alright. Just watching to make sure those pipes load in, but I think everything is looking good. So yeah, definitely taking up more room than is strictly necessary, but I like having this feel a little bit more open. I'll probably redo the blueprint at some point. Also add in like handrails and more aesthetic things up here. But for now, that's pretty good. Let's pull that and control click off the end of that. Okay, I do need to think about line direction here. Yeah, because that is feeding from that side. That is feeding from the other side. Not a huge deal. I might just try to work with that and not worry too much about it. Yeah, I could make a secondary blueprint with the splitters reversed, or I could manually reverse the splitters. It's not that hard. But we'll see how this goes. Able. Are we looking on everything else? Could use some more rotors. Don't have any more iron plates. Rotors and cable mostly. Did I bring rotors and cable on the tractor? I want to say that I did. Rotors, cable. Just take all the cable, why not? Let's dump biomaterials I was gathering. Alright. Sweet. Okay, I think that is looking pretty good. It really changes the whole vibe of this once you have all these machines down, doesn't it? It's just, yeah. I don't know whether to call it pretty or ominous, but... Okay. I am happy with that. So now, I think I would want to line up with the center line over here and put these somewhere like this. So you're lined up there, you can come one more that way. One off the end like that. Maybe I'll have an extra foundation? I do. Okay. I think that's good. I do wonder how well this will work up. Ooh. Just connect another ramp. Is that the height? I think so. Okay. Now we are crunching in on that a little bit. Let's get out of blueprint mode. and see if a 1 meter will make this a bit better. Yeah, okay, that's looking pretty good. Or at least decent. Okay. Well, I'm figuring I will get the rest of these blueprints placed. And probably do a run for more materials before I'm done. Okay, I do have more of those at least. But, yeah, I will just continue to place out until we've got the full set of 16. I think I like how this is working out. And I will talk to you all soon. That's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.